Hey guys, I'm going to do a video. uh, what you're seeing in front of you is the same 20-second chart, except if you go into chart settings here, I'm only having the bodies and not the bars. Okay? We're looking for two types of setups. One is your basic 1-2-3 break, 1-2-3, and the other one is a range where price goes into a range and then breaks, and we get a pullback / pause. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a moment. So the first 5 minutes is here, and what we got here right off the bat is we got let me use the pointer here. You get a 1, you get a 2, and you get a 3. It's not an inside bar. This closed up higher. I mean, it opened up higher. So what I'm going to be doing here is it's basically this becomes the 3 bar because this is flat down here. So this is the 3 bar here, and it's kind of like a Ross hook with a trader's trick entry, and it's based off of you're anticipating a railroad track. If you're not familiar with what a railroad track is where you get, like right here, you get one down candle followed by one up candle. So what's telling us is we're getting some momentum in the order flow going the other way. So I would take the entry right over here in this up candle to go short, right on the base of it. Now this candle has to close on this candle, otherwise you cancel the order. If you happen to get, like, let's say we were trading this guy over here, and this closed like up here, so there's like 1 or 2 ticks, you can wait for the next candle. Other than that, you would just cancel the trade. So right over here, we're getting in at 165, and price goes down 8 ticks. 165 goes down 12, and what I have as my parameters, I have a 12-tick stop with a 12-tick target, and when it gets up 12, it locks in 10, just in the event that it doesn't push through. And in this case, we got it at 65, and you can see on top it went to it went to 53. So that's 12. So we would have gotten 10 on this guy here. So that takes care of that trade. You can get 2 of these without a problem. So you can see we're kind of like jumbled up over here. I guess you could call this now as a 1-2-3, which would make sense. So you would have your entry right below this blue candle, hoping for a what do you call it? Railroad track. So you can see in the right hand corner, right over here on the right side, it's 162 is the entry. You get filled, and it goes only down 6. I have my stop automated that when I get up 5, it moves the stop to +1. So that's a +1 trade. And it also is telling me that now we have basically a range. So instead of fighting all of this, you wait, you get a range, you get a breakout, and here's the pullback area. So first I would have this guy right here at 43. And obviously it only went down to 44, so it didn't fill. I'd move my entry up to here now. And you drop it in, and these are all buy and sell stop entries. You're not using limit orders, you're using sell stop. And you can see that goes down for a win. I'm starting with June 10th. So that would be 2 wins right there, and you'd be done by 9:50. So 15 minutes of trading, and you just made yourself 24 ticks. Okay, so we'll go on to Tuesday. Okay, so obviously you get this breakdown here, and right over here is the pullback candle. So you put it right on the bottom there, and 95, and you can see it goes from 95, you're up 8, and down for a quick win. So that's win number 1. And is that a 1-2-3? You got a 1, you got a 2. Not really. So we'll leave that one alone. You come up here, and you get a whole bunch of mess. Well, actually, you got to pull back right over here. So obviously, you took out this swing over here. So this is the first breakout from the swing, and you put it right on top of the red candle right there. So what's that? 14 is the entry. You get filled, and you go for 14, and you got to win. So here you're done in 10 minutes. That's day number 2. We'll forget about Wednesday. Still not trading Wednesdays. Okay, so here's Thursday. Alright, so what do we got here? Well, we got this 1, 2, 3 pattern right there. And you're going to get in right on the top of this red candle and up for a win. This is not a 1, 2, well, yeah, it is. Because this is also, it's a double top here. So that's 1. No, it's not. Because everything here, I mean, even though it would have been a win, I don't want to cherry pick because it's all inside this one bar. So I'd leave that alone. But I wouldn't, and this is the same thing here. They're all inside a bar here too. And so right over here, it broke this range. You'd have an order up here to buy at 50, and it just goes down. And basically a bunch of jumbleness here. So you got a range. You wait for it to break out of the range, and it broke out a little bit here, and it pulls back. So you wait for it to trend, and that's all. And it comes down to here, and there's your blue candle, which is your pullback. You enter there, and there's a win. And then you get another one right over here, and you put it on the bottom of the blue. It's 60. You get filled there and down, and there's another win. This one you had to be be looking. Well, actually, did I get this 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I got this 1, 2, 3. So you already got a win there, and then you got this one here, and you're done. So you had to work 30 minutes for that day. Okay, that's Thursday. Here's Friday. So it's basically just 2 setups: 1, 2, 3s, and we're gonna range breakouts. The kind of pullbacks. So you got a 1, a 2, and it doesn't become a 3 until we take out this blue candle, and it does with that red guy. So right over here you can have an order. Obviously this is not, what is the order here? It's at 22. If it closes down here, just leave the order in. If it closed halfway up and it didn't fill, you cancel the order. In this case, it just closed at the bottom, and it didn't fill because the top here is 22, and this candle here only went up to 19. So right over here, you're getting in at an entry at 22, and 2 candles later, bingo. So that's win number 1. And okay, so you made a higher high and a higher low, but not a higher high. And this candle here, this red guy, takes out the low of those 2 other guys. You put your entry right on top of there at 33, and put you up 9, and you end up breaking even on the trade. Okay. So it makes a higher high. I mean, you can keep following this down. I'd probably just let it go because you don't know how far it's going to go. After about 2 candles, I would let it go. It's basically like a Ross hook, you know. You got 1, 2, 3 candles, it didn't happen, so you just let it go. So right over here, you got a 2B, and you get a break. And, well, actually, once it breaks there, you got this blue candle there at 45. And this next candle actually triggers you into the trade. Let me make this bigger so you can see it. So here's the blue candle right there. So you got 45 as the entry. This guy went to 43, so you triggered in a trade. So you're in at 45, put you in a hole 7. 45 puts you, now you're down 6. 45, now you're up 6. And it didn't take you out because you're in at 45, so 44 is your stop. And then down for the win. So there's your 2 again. For the whole week, just double deuces. Okay, so here's Monday, the 17th of June. And you got pretty much of a range going on over here. So once the range broke out here, obviously nothing happened there. And then you got this range here, and it breaks there, and then you get it over here at 9, and it goes up 7, you break even. So you just wait. This one you would get in, this one you're getting in at 22. You could see over here it only went up to 20. You cancel the trade. And then you get pretty much another range over here until you pretty much range starts to trickle up, trickles up some more, and then you get at the top of this run, you get a 1, you get a 2, and you get a 3 up here. So you put it under the blue candle, and 40 is the number, and this thing went to 39, so you triggered, so you're in at 40, get you up 9, and you break even on that trade. So finally we break out of that range, starts the range, and then comes down here, so you're going to get in at 15, didn't trigger, and you move it up to here at 20. Oh, my mistake. What am I talking about? You only got 2 candles, so after that, your third candle is no good. But what you do have here, so you got the first pullback, the second pullback. After that, you're not going anymore unless it's on top forming a 1, 2, 3. You don't do that. What you do get here is a 1, a 2, and there's your 3 over here. So you're going to go long on top of the red guy. So you're getting in at 22, and put you up 1, even 22. You're up 3. 22, now you're up 7, and there's the win. So is that 2 for that day? Let's see, what do we have here? So it looks like you only got 1 on that day. Make sure of this. Oh, there you go. You got 1 more before the buzzer closes. So here's takes out this high over here, and then you get a pullback right there. So you're gonna get in at 48. The blue guy gets you in the trade, so you're at 48. You're up 1. You're up 4. Now you're up 5. You're up 10. And you break even on the trade. You still have 1 more chance before 10:30, which will be this guy right there at 53 and a pullback. And it misses by 1. And that will be the end of the day. So that day you only got 1. So maybe you can get 3 the next day. Since they happen pretty frequently, let's continue. Alright, so we come out of this and we get this higher high, higher low, but not a higher high, but not a lower low. So you got a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're going to enter here on a railroad track, hopefully. You're going to get in at 11. Get you up 7. 11, get you up. Oh, get you up 12. And so you end up with a plus 10. I have my thing set that if I get up at, if I get up 12, it locks in 10. So that one I got 10. So now I'm looking for 2 more. So now we taken out the right, this range over here, and there's your first guy right there, which is at 33. That guy triggers you into the trade. 33 up 4. Still up 4 and bullseye. There's your second one. Now we're looking for 1 more. And right over here is your pullback again on that red candle. You're getting a 12. That puts you up 7, so your stop's going to be at 13. And you get stopped out there, unfortunately. Okay. What's next? Okay, so we got 2 in the books. We're looking for 1 more. Well, this is technically 1 candle. It's all inside here. So this would be the next guy here. Remember 2 candles back? So that's candle 1. These don't count because it didn't trigger it up here anyway. 68 went to 61. So now you put it on top of this red guy. Actually put it on top of this red guy because that's inside bar. So right over there at 56. Gets you in. 56. Now you're up 8. So 57 is the stop. 56. And there's your 3rd win. Alright, so you're on course for 2 a day. Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so here's Thursday. Now, looks like 1 straight down, 1 straight up. So, what do we got here? We don't really have, well, what do you got here? You get a higher high and a higher low. Oh. Well, you got a lower low and a lower high, but not a lower low and not a higher high. So right over here you get the, well, yeah, you get this 1, 2, 3 over here on this guy here. And this big blue candle. So, and again, it's a big candle. I mean, that candle is about 11 ticks long. So getting a candle that's going to come down is going to give you some momentum. So what do we got here? 48 is the entry. And it goes down 39. It looks like you're going to bust even. Yep, you break even. So pretty much you got a range from here to here. And you take out the range here. And there's 1 candle. And then you get the 2nd candle right there in the blue. So you're getting it at 60. You're up 5. 61 will be the stop. You're still up 7. 69. 71. Where did I get at? 60. Only got up 11. So unfortunately, you take a loss. I mean, you break even. Okay, so we get a 2B break over here. And it breaks. You get an up candle right over here. So you're getting a 55. It triggers. And there's the win 2 candles later. So we got that win. And this is a break even. Okay. And pretty much it's staying in this whole range area here. Until right here. So it takes it out here. And it's at 35. Doesn't trigger, but it's still up in the quadrant here, so you can try 1 more. 35, it didn't trigger. So that order gets canceled. And then we get okay, so now we come down here and we can take this guy here at 30. Put you up 5, you break even, and you take this guy here at 29. And that breaks you even. And that's pretty much it for that day. Did I miss anything here? Let me see. 60, it only went to 71. Okay. Oh, you had this one here. Right and down. So there's win 1 over 1. And What is that? That's not the only one for the day? Let me pause a second and check it out. Okay, missed one. You got a 1 right up here. You get the pointer out. You got a 1. You got a 2, so get that low. And there's a 3. And then this becomes a new 3 up here. Almost forgot that guy right there. So let me just mark that there. You got 1 up here, 2 over here, and a 3 up there. And you can see that this candle didn't take it out. That candle made a low of, was it 50? My entry's at 56. This one went up higher, and this one gets triggered at 62. Put you up 6. Put you up 9. And you ended up breaking even. Okay, so that ended up being a break even. Oh, and this one. Yep. You got a 1. You got a 2. So let me just move them down to here. So here's number 1. Here's number 2. And here's number 3. Entry is right, come on top of the red guy. So you're getting in at 46. You're up 4. You're up 11, and bingo. So you did get to 2 that day. I'm gonna miss something. Friday. Okay, a whole bunch of range here. We finally take out the range here, this whole range. And that's the first right over here on this guy here. So let's see, it's 68. Never triggered, so you move it down to here. Now you're getting a 67. And you get triggered, 67, you're down 1, you're down 3, you're down 4, you're down 5, and you got it at 67. 67, now you finally close up here, now you're finally up 5. 67, put you up 9, and 84. So that's win number 1. And you got a, well, that's inside bar. Well, actually, no, you got a 1, 2, 3 there. So you have it on here at 65 for the entry. And it triggers. It puts you, when we're getting at 65, so you got up. That would end up being a break even because you're getting it at 65. Price went down to 60 and then came back here, so you ended up breaking even. And then we took out this whole swing, so you got this guy here now at 48. It triggers 48, you're up 6, 48, you're up 7, and you break even. Okay. So we're making lower low, lower high. Let me use the pointer. Video will do it this way. We made a low low, a lower high, but not a lower low, and not a higher high. So you got a 1, a 2, and a 3 to get back into the downtrend. So the blue candle is a 3 point. This blue candle is the 1 point. And the red candle here is the 2 point. Entry right below the blue candle. 48's the number. You're in, you're up 2, 48, 39. Now you're up, what are you getting at? Okay, at 48. Okay, so 47 is the stop. Okay, so then we get down to 39, closes at 44. Never hit 47. So now you got it went down to 37 and then down to 34, and you got it at 48. So there's a win. So we had was the win, and that was the win. So there's your two. Okay. Getting the idea? Railroad track for entries. So we got some sideways action here. You got to drive down, right underneath the blue candles, 21. Triggers, and boom, down for a win. The blue candle down here at 87. It didn't trigger. So no trade there. And comes down here. And right over here you get a lower low and a lower high, but not a lower low. Right on top of the red candle there, this guy right there, which is 86. The blue candle did not close, so no trade, but be of good cheer. So this one didn't trigger. Then you get another red candle over here. So you put it down here at the red card. Now you're at 83. And you get triggered. 83. You got up 4. 83. You got up 5. So 84 is the stop. If it hits 84 from now on, we're dead. Nope, only went to 85. And up for a win. So there's your two there. Alright, I'll just do two more and that'll be it. New wins days. Alright. Alright, so you're getting in at 43. Gives you trigger. Down 9. Down 10. So the highest it went to was 54. Okay, so you're only down 11. Stop is 12. So right over here at 40, you got it at 43. And then get you up 10. Where do you get it? I got it at 40. I got it at 43. I need to go to 31. Went to 33. And then went back to 41. So my stop was at 42. So this didn't trigger. And down for the win. So you got break even. What was this the win? Oh yeah, it was the win. Okay, so there's the win. And even if you got out of +1, you get this guy and get you down anyway, 39. Down to 25. So either way. Okay, so we get this 2B pattern. And then we get a break over here. So the swing's broken. So right over here, you're getting in at 41. It triggers you in. Puts you in the hole 2, and bingo. Alright, if you have any questions, just put it in the comments. I'm done.